The right side, the right wall of my vagina hurts so bad.
Dude, that is not... All right, this is
so
how we're going to start
pain.
the episode. This is how I'm starting the episode.
I don't think if you had painful sex 3 weeks ago, I don't think your vagina should still hurt.
Okay, but Dana, I just want you to know that this is how the episode is starting.
If I keep crossing my legs, if you guys see me go like this,
Dana,
it's because my vagina hurts so bad.
This is why you're single, because you're putting out, like, people want a woman. They want a lady.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm going to start over.
A freak in the sheets, a lady in the sheets. That's a real term.
I know.
No, actually finish it and do it right.
I'm going to start over.
Oh, freak in the sheets, lady in the streets.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's what they want. And you are being
Can I start
a freak.
over? My
Jesus,
hurts.
You can't, hold on.
So bad.
We can't, I got to bleep that out because in the first 15 minutes you can't have swear words.
I got banged out 3 weeks ago, or maybe longer, and it's just in a lot of pain.
You know what I just realized, Dana? You're hungover. You're hungover. You are
a little bit.
A little irresponsible because you're hungover.
I'm sober. I'm sober, but I went out last night and I do feel hungover. Hi guys, and welcome back to We Should Date.
We Should Date. And
no,
we shouldn't.
I'm doing the intro.
Okay, but Mark, are you done?
No.
Are you done moving around?
Wait.
The door's open.
You can calm the fuck down. That door's closed.
The
important one's closed.
Yeah, but
wait,
Dana,
I wish Mark was
closed?
on camera right now because why is he? His leg is up. His legs. First of all, your legs are wide open.
You want to know why?
And up.
He's more excited. Do you want to know why?
I can't cross my legs.
Because he's got fat legs.
Sure.
But do you want to know why he's excited, Dana?
Why?
He showed different people our clips, and they all loved them. So now he's like, excited.
You're just like my mom.
He's excited and he's
invested. You know what?
He's invested.
My mom was never a fan of my comedy until her coworkers, Loliqua and Bonnie, came to my comedy show. And afterwards they go, Ellen, your daughter is so funny. And my mom goes, yep, I believe in her now. It took two people.
This is deep.
It took two people.
Pull the hat up a little bit. We want to see your face.
That's why I had to add the light.
Yeah, well,
Sorry, I got triggered. I got triggered, Mark.
You got triggered because I didn't cross my legs?
No, because
what
Mike said.
Yeah, but
Mike goes, he didn't believe in the podcast.
Call me Mike.
He didn't believe in the podcast until two other people believed in it. So my mom didn't believe in me until two of her friends believed in me.
Why are you're like, yo, what are you, ghetto now?
Hey, welcome to We Should Date. I'm Dana Moon, this Michael Lenoci, and we got Mark off camera, bitch.
Ew.
You like that?
No, I'm repulsed. I would not. He said 1-0. Is that what that was?
No.
We actually.
What? Are you okay?
Stop touching the mic.
Yeah, you're annoying us today. You know what it is? You're making us go, this is why men have men caves.
Off camera.
Yeah.
We should actually do a better intro. We should get a good intro.
What do you mean?
What did I do?
Yeah. Dude, you understand how audio works? You don't need to be in it like this. He can adjust the audio. He can adjust it.
Okay. Hey, everyone, and welcome back to We Should Date. This is a really good podcast that's super professional. We know what we're doing.
Okay, listen. Here's the deal, man. Sorry about that intro. It was very choppy. I did some editing around some of the crazy stuff. But yes, welcome. What are we on? Episode 4 or is this 5?
No clue.
This is episode 5.
All right.
Episode 3 gets released tomorrow, but we're not going to say that part. Anyways, hey, Mark, how are you? We're going to check in with Mark. How's the marriage? You're still with her.
It's Mark's marriage check-in.
Doing good.
Wow, a hostage just doing what he has to say.
I had to go to an art show yesterday that was hella expensive.
In Santa Monica?
Yeah.
I would have went. You should have texted me. You know I live over there.
Yeah.
I wanted to go to that. Was it worth it? No.
Yeah.
Isn't it Art Week in LA right now?
Yeah, but there was a lot of women there, right?
Oh, yeah.
Bro, Mark.
No. Not the women you're looking for.
Oh, really?
Such a love addict.
No.
I figured Michael
You mean
out.
there wasn't any good looking ones?
No.
Beasts? Wildebeests?
No, they were all art students.
Students?
No, they were like, oh.
What grade?
Why are you licking your coffee?
Because the coffee's kicking
can
in.
I tell you something about my coffee experience today? Everybody has a coffee routine, right? Not everybody, but if you have a coffee routine, it's great. And I know that this is going off
Such
of what
a prepared bit. He prepared this on the way here.
A little bit, but here's the problem. I go to coffee. If I order an iced Americano at Starbucks and I go iced Americano, extra ice, I'm expecting it to come how it always comes. They were out of plastic cups. They give me a white cup. Ruined my day.
Oh, you're drinking iced coffee out of a hot
How
cup?
annoying is that?
Yeah, that's gross.
That will ruin your day.
You just
Wait,
ruined.
how does it change? Let me ask you.
What do you mean? It's like it's
cardboard melt.
Yeah,
It doesn't rattle like
it just
the plastic.
doesn't feel. It doesn't taste the same.
the cold coffee
different
against
taste.
the cardboard makes the cardboard go soft,
It
and now
doesn't
you're
Let me give you an
it's
example.
waxed inside.
If
And
you
you're
go
drinking
okay.
cardboard.
if you go down on a woman, it tastes different when she has a bush and she doesn't have a bush.
What?
This is a bush.
Are you
That's true.
serious?
This is a bush.
It
Yeah.
tastes different if she has a bush.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a different experience.
What do you mean? How does it taste different?
I don't know, but it's a different experience.
Try
Good or
licking
bad?
an armpit
Hey,
that's
Dana,
hairy and one that's
Dana,
not.
this
Tell
might
me
be-
the difference.
Dana, might be top 5 one of the dumbest things you've ever said. What? Like, it's a different experience. It's not the same. It's totally different. One's a bush, one's not.
I understand
Different.
it's a different experience.
So
but
then that's the analogy.
how does it taste different?
I don't know. Maybe it could be like, oh, one's a green apple, one's a red apple, but it's a little different. Can you
You
tell?
know
the
what's
di-
funny?
Can you
Is
tell the difference between those two apples?
if I
Oh,
I was
interesting.
dating 45 plus.
Oh, that means you had some sort of molestation problems when you're late teens. Who touched you? Some sort of professor or something?
They
Why else would you be attracted to that? Someone when you were like in high school that was like a man, maybe your friend's dad was like, "Hey Dana, you're cute." And it like really messed you up internally. We'll bring a therapist on. And
Okay, we'll
that's
bring a
why you dated a
therapist on.
45-year-old when you were 25.
No, I dated a 45-year-old recently.
Oh, my bad.
Stop touching the
I
mic.
do-
I have to move it a little
No,
bit
you
Don't.
don't, Dana. Why do you do
because
that?
I have to.
Why?
I won't touch it anymore.
Why do you? Well, hold on. You were late. You're touching the
I was
mic.
3 minutes late, which doesn't count. There's a 5-minute grace period, and everyone knows.
If you touch the mic again, we're gonna hit you.
No. Mike will hit you.
I will hit you, and Mark will
and then
hold
we'll
you
be
down.
canceled.
Well, I'm already canceled
Oh my
by
god!
your stupid
We're getting off the
diamond
rails.
friends.
So listen,
All right,
the
sorry.
45-year-old plus,
Your forearms look
45
good.
to
Yeah,
50, they all like Bush, and they tell me Bush is back.
they're talking about the president at the time.
They're talking about Bush. They said they don't like bare vaginas. They think it's really gross.
Okay, but they're wrong. They're wrong.
They said bare vaginas are like a little kid.
Can we put that to test? Let's ask the 2 men that are in here. Wrong. What do you think?
Wrong.
Okay, so
Don't you think a bare vagina looks like a child vagina?
No,
No, I
because
don't
it's
look at 'em.
because it's a woman's vagina. And it's like it looks like it's been used. So no, it's not. A child's vagina would be very small. I would assume. I don't know. It doesn't look like that. But nice try. There
I
was
mean,
a,
I prefer bald, but if there's like little, I'm fine with it.
I like to
Oh,
say
but-
bald because then it sounds like the vagina is a man. But like,
Yeah. Clean.
Yeah.
Okay, so marriage is good. I feel like Michael hijacked your marriage check-in with his
That's
coffee
okay.
thing. Which
I'm used to it.
yeah.
oh, so and just like that, the tables have turned and I'm being attacked.
Michael,
Yes.
did you feel just kidding.
So
Mark.
how what? But was that art fair kind of cool?
Yeah, it was cool. It was cool. I
But
don't
I
know if I
didn't bu-
would
you-
have paid that money.
You didn't buy anything. What was it like? $60 to get in?
Dude, it was $105 to get in
each?
each.
That's annoying. We used to go there and set up a stand. My ex and I would go walk around
for
and
the
meet.
freeze.
I believe so.
I-
In the hangar.
I respectfully doubt that she was in the freeze
No, she was in the one at the hangar.
because
2
these
times
are
in a
all
row.
like $1 million pieces.
Oh.
every single one.
Like a lot of them.
Oh, you don't.
This
It's
is
not like
where-
different artists.
These are
It's
all
not
like
pictures.
super curated from galleries around the
Oh, it
world.
was a different one. Then.
Okay, here's the thing. If you're single and you want to meet high
No offense,
quality
Haley.
people,
I know you're super talented, but
No, she doesn't even do it anymore.
wait, these are the places to go if you're single and you want to meet.
not at all. I
No,
will say this. I will
there's-
say this.
there's other ones.
Here's one thing I noticed that you might like. All the tall men in Los Angeles were there. All of them.
Why didn't you call me?
All of the tall men.
Dana does need a
I
tall
was-
man because she's really butch.
I was short
Is that
as
was in fun?
bombs.
Bombs. Yeah.
fuck there.
Yeah.
And I'm 5'8". That's not tall.
Oh,
but that's
wow.
not
That's
short.
a stretch.
But everybody there was like 6'2" and above.
Yeah, to you it looks like they were 6.
I felt like I was walking through like KB Toys.
they were like, "Oh my god, is that Rudy?" All the tall men were like, "That's Rudy."
Were they attractive?
Of course.
Mm.
You
I'd
Let-
say,
let
hold on,
Mark
wait.
talk.
I'd say
what did you just swallow something gross?
half and half. But if
That's
you're
not-
like, oh, I need to find tall men,
Can I-
that was weirdly.
But
Okay.
you could
There
be
is-
unattractive in the face and be 6'3" and you're attractive.
That's so true.
It's just like a thing.
In high school, there were these 2 basketball players that were 6'5", and both of them not that cute, but they were the hottest guys
Yeah.
in school
It's a
because they
very
were
attractive
6'5"
trait. Yeah.
and good at
It's,
basketball.
it's like a woman's face isn't as
Oh,
bad if she's
God.
got D's. You got a couple D's, you're a hotter girl. That was a callback to
Oh
the
my
previous
God.
episode. D and D.
Okay, so
Oh wow, this sounds interesting. All right, no, for real. Let's get it. First of all,
let's check in with Michael.
today is Colette Lenochi's birthday. She would have been
Colette.
74 today.
Happy birthday, Colette.
She left
Happy
us.
birthday.
She was like, I'm done with family life, and she left us, and she went to heaven.
She died how many years ago? Or sorry, passed
2.5.
away. Oh gosh, that's still so new.
November, is it?
That's new, yeah.
Oh,
2.5 years?
I move on quickly.
Don't say that. Really, Michael?
No, I'm saying like I like yeah. It's been. She died in October. Was 2 years.
Okay,
So like 2 years and 5 months.
so today's a hard day for you.
It's supposed to be, but I'm having a good time.
I don't think that's the right answer.
Oh.
Let's try again.
Those weren't soft eyes. Those were crazy eyes.
I think
Michael, you can be
here's-
honest
okay,
and vulnerable.
okay, here's my
you can
thing.
be honest.
Oh,
Take
okay.
the shield and the armor off.
Oh, nice. You think I have a shield and armor?
Mhm.
So you feel safe
It's
around
all
me?
has champion logos
So-
on it.
So you feel safe around me?
I've always felt safe around you. You know this.
I think
No.
we should do our kiss now.
No.
Soft eyes. I don't. I've dealt with it. I feel like really well.
What do you
And-
mean?
Like her death, and I think that I mostly will do humor when talking about it because I want the other people to feel okay.
Right.
I want you guys to feel
But
okay.
wait,
because
your
I'm okay.
comedy, the way you always talk about your mom, you do it so the audience feels bad.
No, I'm trying to.
You make the jokes so it's like, oh, well, she's dead. And then everybody's like, oops.
No, that's not how the joke goes at all.
Anyways, that's
That's
how
how
you,
the joke goes.
That's how
I remember it.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah.
The-
The
You
way
go-
you talk about it is
Do you want
always
me
to
to-
make everybody around you
Yeah.
feel like awkward.
He always, when he's
I think you
bombing on
guys-
stage, which happens a lot,
Okay.
he'll be like, "Oh, guys, but you should laugh because my mom's dead," and then everyone gets tense.
I've never said that in my life. So
Roll the
can you
tape,
just explain
please.
that
Here.
a bit because we're doing it? Also, I want to describe. You might be mistaken that for like when I've done the dog. I've done that with my dog. I've never done that with my mom. You're actually absolutely wrong. My mom bit. I talk about my dad being crazy, and I literally transition. I go, my mom passed away 2 years ago, and we were all by her side. The whole family was there. The British side of the family, Italian side of the family, and then
could
I
be
go into the
corrected.
act.
I love,
Yeah.
I love that bit. The
So
window.
and it's got 1 million views. So
Let's open the window.
So just kind of had to get a little defensive there and then correct you guys because I was like, that's not. I like it's one of my most proud bits because I'm talking about something that's very hard and it kills the hardest. This is probably one of my best bits. So correct yourself. Stupid cup.
I do have to say though, like,
But I do that for the humor. It's because I think I don't want people to be uncomfortable when we talk about death.
so that's because I lost my dad when I was 14, and it was sort of like embarrassing. It's like kind of embarrassing to lose a parent at a young age because no one expects you to like have a dead father when you're like 16 years old. It's like weird.
I think that's an interesting feeling to have.
And you have to.
Why do you think embarrassing?
I was very embarrassed because the same thing is like I have to explain to someone I just met that like my dad is dead, and then the embarrassing part is they feel so terrible and they feel so bad, and so then they're like, I'm so sorry, and then they get so awkward, and I just feel like weird about the whole thing. Where like when I went to USC and I was like rushing to go, which is really funny because I didn't join a sorority, but I was like talking to a bunch of people, and that's like one of the questions they asked. They're like, what does your dad do for work? And I'm like, oh, he's an engineer, or he was an engineer. Like I wouldn't even tell people that my dad is dead because they would be like, it would just be so uncomfortable that sometimes I would just like lie when I was younger because I didn't know how to deal with other people's reactions.
Yeah, I think what
You
you
know what I
went through
mean?
was probably way more traumatic and and harder for you because it's such a young age.
Oh, I didn't
Whereas
process it for
I'm
10 years.
I was a 38-year-old man, and
You were able to like process and move through the grief.
the only thing that like was like I didn't think she was gonna die, and then I kind of learned that I think they knew she was gonna die, so I think she kind of kept that from me, so that I wouldn't like.
For how long?
I mean, I was under like for the last year, like my sister and maybe my dad was a little or like ignoring it, but like my sister was like, this is probably not going to end great. And then my mom would when I would talk to her, be like, oh yeah, we'll get through it. She's like, yeah, we'll see. This is going good. It was never like, hey, just so you know, there's like a 10% chance I'll survive. I didn't know that. I just
thought she was going to live.
Oh yeah, I thought we were going to get through it. But then after she had passed, even her friends were like, no, when she went up to Boston to get the second opinion, they were like, you should just live out your life. Don't do the surgery. I didn't know that. I think she didn't want to tell me because she knew what I was doing.
She wanted to protect you.
Yeah, well, I think I'm actually like, grateful for that. I think that's cool that she's like, you know what? I want him to keep doing what he's doing. So then like every birthday, I'll just like spread her message. That's like my paying it back.
What's her message?
To live in the moment, and that we forget to do that because it's hard because we're always planning. We all do it. And then just like, so if you see this message, just make sure today that you're stopping everything to kind of be present.
It's going to make me cry.
Yes.
That's so sweet. Don't laugh.
That's what I do when someone cries. That's why I like watching people cry, because it's like, oh, they're real. They're being human. And then yeah.
That's really sweet. I love that.
Do you love me?
Yeah.
Do you think that maybe
as a friend, Michael,
do you think that like literally in 5 years we're still gonna be in this situation? We're just gonna be like, okay, let's do it.
You said this 10 years ago.
I know.
Did you meet his parents?
No. And now
Never
it's
met
too
your
late.
parents. Well,
But dude, what if her dad and my mom are doing a podcast in heaven?
Can I just say that
But
It's
I
called
believe
They Should Date.
Yeah, it's called They Should
Just
Date.
Michael, sack up.
Yeah.
Just do it.
And then
My dad is
my
like-
mom's like there up there with one eye, and her dad's just on
drunk.
fire.
He's drunk. He's
He's
drunk.
just
He's
on
on
fire.
fire. And your mom's like, live in the moment.
Yeah, and he's just like this. I'm hot. Her dad died in a fire.
He died burning alive. Well,
He probably the pain he passed out probably.
yeah, someone pulled over and helped him when he was literally on fire, and he was talking to them. He was like, my name. He was saying my name. He's like,
They put him out. They put him out.
He literally pulled his wallet out. He was,
Oh, they put him out.
Yeah, he was on fire.
So he just
got out
died
his
of
car.
like losing blood and stuff, I guess.
Yeah,
right?
well, he survived up until like 10 hours in the hospital. And the craziest part is 85% of his body burned, but the one part that didn't burn was his left arm, which were my brother, sister, and I, all of our names and birthdays.
Maybe the ink protects you. Maybe we should get tattoos.
No, I think it's God. But you know me, I believe in reincarnation. And I don't believe that we die.
So do you get reincarnated right away, or does he have to like wait in a waiting room?
I think you wait, because I
waiting
feel
room,
your mom's
okay.
energy around you, and I've said it to you, and I feel like you don't believe me.
How would you feel it if you don't know her?
I feel it's just a sense that I get.
Is it always with me? Because like I'm
Yeah.
doing some wildly sexual
Is
things
it
sometimes.
indigestion?
That's the whole thing about this. Like when people are like, I feel her energy, I go, sometimes I'm doing some really inappropriate things. Like, is she there for that?
I don't know, but when I'm around you, and then when we were watching Love Is Blind, you're like, "That's so weird. That light just turned on," and I was like, "Oh, it's Michael's mom."
Why would that
wait.
light
Are
come
you
on?
watching Love Is Blind together?
Well, she came
Yeah.
over and we watched it for research for the podcast.
Time out. Michael, this is every man does this with reality TV, and I just got to say it. Every guy judges reality TV. They're like, it's so dumb. This is so stupid. I can't believe you girls watch this shit. And then you put it on. You're more into it than we are. Michael goes, hey, I'm just going to edit and I'll like listen, right? For the podcast. Michael didn't edit once. He was screaming at the TV. You were standing up at one point. You were actually
You're
very
really attractive right now.
You
I'm
were-
really enjoying
This
what
is
you're doing.
soft eyes.
Yeah,
You
like,
were really-
I wish that you had some D's and then I would want to date you.
Shut up. Let me finish.
Yeah.
You were like yelling like it was like a game, like you're like watching the playoffs.
Yeah,
And he was getting so invested in the drama. And
you would too.
the guy that Michael likes the most is
I think he's a guy like we would probably grab a drink in Chicago.
this just shows who you are. Michael loved David, the med spa
Yeah.
sales rep
Yeah.
who's around plastic surgeons all day. And
Yeah.
he's
He
going
sounds like
on
my
the-
type.
That sounds like him. Okay.
Yeah.
No, Michael instantly was like, I'd be friends with this guy. I go, this is the douchiest guy on the show. He literally said to a woman, the first thing he said to her was, he goes, "What? How old are you?" She said 31. He goes, "Well, guess you're not attractive anymore."
That
He
is
said that to a- he
something
said that?
Michael
Mhm.
would say.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
And
here's
then
the
he goes,
difference.
"Oh, just a joke. That
I'm
was
saying it
just
as
a
a
joke."
bit. This
No,
guy's
yeah.
a horrible person.
Yeah, to be fair, Michael would say it to someone he already knows.
Yeah. That's
Or
kinda-
someone in the front row of a crowd.
And then he was saying to everyone, what's wrong with you?
Love is Blind is kind of as big as The Bachelor.
It's
now.
bigger.
It is, isn't it?
I don't.
The Bachelor's over the hill.
Wait.
You know?
Yeah.
It's just
You think this guy's attractive?
I think he's. That's not a great picture of him. I think
He
he's a
has-
handsome guy.
Michael,
Go back over to
That's
that. I think
not
he's a
a-
handsome
that's
guy right
not
there.
a-
That's a handsome man.
he has plastic surgery. He has
He's
Botox and fillers.
so-
No,
mid.
first of all,
Hmm?
Botox
He's
is not
mid.
plastic surgery.
he's not that attractive
Hold
as a
on,
guy.
Botox is not plastic surgery.
Okay,
Isn't it,
He doesn't have plastic surgery. He might have Botox, but he doesn't have plastic
he
surgery.
has filler.
Anytime you have filler injections,
I don't know he
As
has-
a man?
like yeah.
I don't know if he
Come
has filler.
on.
No, Botox. Dude, people.
Look at his cheeks. That's filler cheeks.
You don't know. I hate when
You
people
see
just
that?
jump to. No, it's not.
Yes, it is. I know what filler
He's
cheeks look like.
32. Why would he be doing filler?
Michael, you can see the filler on his cheeks.
Okay, how would you know? What if you saw him as a 16-year-old and he has?
He either has
That does
filler
not
or
look
that
like
guy
filler.
still has his baby fat.
Yeah, that he's 32. That does not look like filler.
All right, let's get a plastic surgeon to weigh in because I can bet my life that this
Okay.
man has filler and he gets it for free
Everybody
because he works.
assumes
Wait, are
that
you gonna
everyone
bet
has
a
filler.
kiss with him?
I'll
Yeah.
bet my life on it.
Okay.
Not a kiss.
Okay. Well, after you lose, will you tell your dad and my mom hi and be a guest on their podcast?
Okay, so basically the drama that's going on in their relationship.
That's
you wanna tell
That's a
Mark?
great photo of this one.
He actually was talking to
She's
Lauren.
cute-ish.
Lauren's cute.
That's
he
like
was
the
talking
best
to the
photo of her
redhead
in
Molly.
Her life.
Okay.
What does that mean?
Look, these people look Midwest. Everyone on this season, it's from Minnesota, and everyone looks like they're
You
from
went to
Minnesota.
USC?
Yeah, I went to USC.
That's cool. How'd you get it? How'd you afford that?
I paid for college myself. I took out student loans, and then I got money to go. Because I wrote a really sad essay that was like, I don't have a father.
Did
I
you?
had to
What'd you
raise
graduate
myself.
with?
Huh?
What'd you graduate with?
Honors. I
No,
got
no,
really good grades.
Your degree,
My degree? That's another story for another time. I'll tell people my degree.
sociology. That's what mine was.
Art history.
No, it's worse.
How? Sociology is the easiest one, and that's what I got.
Really?
Yeah, that's what all the athletes would do. Like it was just
Except
me
for
and
Michael
athletes.
wasn't an athlete.
I wasn't an athlete, but I was just like,
He was
we're
a
all just dumb.
manager.
It's like, what do we have to do? They're like, why do people talk? For social skills. Like that was like sociology is stupid.
My degree is like probably the more embarrassing.
What? Can you say it?
Can you guys guess?
No, I give up.
I thought art history.
Art
Theater.
history is kind of cool.
Theater.
Theater's that's
Why
great.
is that a
Great.
terrible-
You're
Really?
in
Yeah.
entertainment. What?
Oh.
Oh,
What?
yeah.
Oh no! You look at you
Oh
using
no,
your
you want to be
degree.
an actress.
I
Like
wish
literally that's what
no,
you're doing.
because if I would go back in time, I A, would not go to college, or B, I would do the cinema school. I would go to the film school.
Not a big regret.
Yeah.
Or I
but
would
I'll
do
tell
the
you,
theater's
film
business
great.
school
school.
doesn't do shit.
I would do the business school.
Well, business school, yeah. I mean,
That
once
makes
you
You
go
can
into
get-
you learn everything in business after in the job you get anyways. Same with sales. The only thing you really need college for is if specifically you wanted to be a lawyer or a doctor. Like a specific trait, right?
And learn
I
how to
don't-
socialize.
Yeah,
I don't
it's a
think-
life experience.
I don't think college really served me because I just like got blackout and partied the whole
Well, all
time.
the people I've met have all still to this day helped me in so many different ways.
Oh.
The connections I made.
How do you put this back on?
Oh wow.
Oh, really?
I don't
Yeah,
know
like
how
the
you do
first job
that.
I ever got in LA was through a fraternity brother that helped me move out here. The first client we got from our production company was through one of my fraternity brothers.
See, for me, like, I just partied a lot. I drank a lot, and then I had a lot of loans, so I just worked to pay it back.
Okay, so
it's
let's
like-
get back to this. Anyways, that was boring.
No, but I'm like,
So Love is Blind.
I wish I just moved out to LA from Connecticut
Okay.
and started taking acting classes.
We're
and-
good. We're good. So Love is Blind.
I have a lot of regrets.
She's from Connecticut too.
You're from Connecticut?
No, isn't
Maddie.
Maddie?
Yeah, Maddie
She
is.
just Connecticut co-stars?
I connect with like East Coast people.
Yeah. Like
I do.
Jinx.
But I don't know what
Like
city
wannabe
Maddie's
Bostoners?
from. And I think they're not like it's not close. Even
Yeah,
though
it
it's-
is close.
Oh,
Yeah.
But they're
He's like 45 minutes from where I grew up.
and they are actually the same age too.
He's like 40 minutes.
So you guys probably were like graduated the same year too. I
Yeah.
think you're both 37.
I'm younger, but that's okay. Okay, so Love is wait, no, you wanted to talk about what's
So Love
going
is
on
Blind.
between
So what's the guy's name?
his name is
Dave.
So he is it's this guy and he was picking between these two girls and then they were all talking.
Molly and Lauren.
Sure. And one was like a redhead, nipple pierced. I was like, she's a freak. And she's like, how can you tell? I go, because it looks like she has 3 nipples. That's how you can tell. And through her shirt, you know, when like
Yeah,
they have
yeah.
that bar.
I know, I get it.
Yeah.
I've seen
And
it.
I was like, oh. And then I was like, I think he likes her the most. Then the second girl who he ends up picking, he's talking to her. I go, yeah, he definitely doesn't like her more. Then she kind of talks him into being like, yeah, you do. And he's like, yeah, you're right. Then he breaks up
She
with
did like a Jedi mind trick on him.
then he breaks up with the redhead one, which is crazy because I thought like they sounded like they had more chemistry.
Wait, was the redhead hotter?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
They're both like they're both okay.
Midwestern.
They're both like
Midwestern 8s, LA 5s.
they both look like, you know, like if they have a couple kids, they're not gonna be like looking the same.
You can't say that.
Why?
Okay, Michael. Your funeral.
Okay, I'm sorry. That's insensitive, shallow, and inappropriate.
A woman.
All of those things that I am. So I'm sorry.
Can you bring life into this world? Can you literally create a human inside of your body?
Can you without me?
I hate when guys do this.
Can you?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah,
Can,
I
can
actually
you make
can get
homemade cookies without butter?
I can
Can
purchase sperm
Hey,
and shove it up my
so-
pussy hole.
so who turns the
You
oven
just
on?
stop saying pussy
If
hole.
you're the oven, can an oven turn itself on? I have to put it in the
No,
oven.
Michael,
He does have a point.
you don't have a point.
Okay, I apologize, but anyways, you get what I'm saying about these women. He picks the one woman, and then I haven't seen the next thing, the reveal. He's like, yeah, I guess I like her or whatever. The next episode preview, I've seen clips of it. I guess all after the reveals, they all go on like an island to like have fun, like a honeymoon stage,
Honduras,
and they've all.
get with it.
He hasn't slept with her yet, and all the other people have slept. Maybe they've been there a couple weeks.
They've known each other 2 weeks. Okay.
So wait,
Hold
some
on.
dude that's
And Michael's
32 is on a tropical island and hasn't had sex with
With
this
the girl that
he
they're
proposed to.
proposed to.
Yeah.
All the other couples have.
To be fair, he talks about his sister a lot, and the
I didn't know
cuts-
that, but the point is,
He wants to marry someone like his sister. He has to make a phone call to his sister.
I didn't know that, but that is
He's on
weird.
the wrong show.
He's
He should be on Maury.
Sure.
no,
But-
he should be on that. What's that show where the
I think it's
siblings
hold
date?
on. Let's not get off track. I think it's important to know that I agree with this guy.
Oh,
I'm not.
Of course you
If
do.
I'm not marrying someone I haven't slept with. That's insane.
Michael, they
That's
have another
insane.
like they have a total of 6 weeks before the wedding.
Okay, but cool. Let's get it out of the way. That's such a bit. That's a third of the most important thing in a relationship. There's 3 parts.
A third.
1/3. Yes, there's 3 things that are
What
important.
oh, I'd love to know this.
The 3 most important parts: sexuality, emotional compatibility,
Sexuality.
your
You mean
sexual
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 Compatibility.
compatibility.
Yes, sorry, whoopity.
Sexuality is like if I like a man or a
I
woman.
understand, but did you know what I meant? You knew what I meant, right? So let's not correct me. So your sexual compatibility, your sex life with the person, your emotional compatibility, whether like you feel like a best friend with them, and then the one thing that they can't do on the show is just like kind of like lifestyle routine compatibility of like what it's like to work with someone.
Those are
what
the
their
3
habits are.
pillars, according to Michael Lenoci.
I really do think that those are important. Unfortunately, the one that is big is like, you ever like live with someone, you get to know the routine, how they are when they're stressed out, how they are with like coping with like things that are high pressure. Those things are so
You
big.
consider that lifestyle compatibility.
Yes, I think those things are very important because if someone reacts differently to stress or anxiety and that's not compatible with you, that's a big thing in a relationship. That's the third thing you don't really find out till 3 months in if you're dating or you're living together.
The thing that I have to agree with him is he's really annoyed and he keeps talking with other people. He's like, she gets up in the middle of the night to pee a lot.
You're out.
Like-
He's
like
out of it.
she wakes me up and I'm like, that could be a deal breaker.
That is.
Like a guy who's disrupting my sleep every single night.
Did I tell you about the one girl I was dating? She would yawn too much.
Oh, that was crazy.
Bro, I would be like in bed and she would be up like maybe for like a half hour. I'm not gonna say the name, but like this was like when I was like, oh, I gotta get this person out of my life. I would just be like sleeping like lightly. It was like, and then you would hear, oh. I'm like, okay, once, but then you would hear, oh, like, dude, like,
Did it progressively get like?
it would just be like, it would be like, how many times could you fucking yawn? Oh, like
get her that sleep tape.
But like sitting up and like just maybe they're on their phone, like, like one of those. It's so subtle and disgusting. It's disgusting.
I wouldn't go as far as to say disgusting. I would say a little bit annoying. How many? I mean, if they're doing it over and over and over.
Starting to get disgusting, right?
It's not as worse as licking your fingers, though.
Thank you for bringing it back to that.
It could be more disgusting than that. Oh.
The thing that irks me for that, you're in timeout of Beyonce. The thing that bothers me is when you're
see, like it's disgusting.
It's gonna make us yawn. Stop, Michael. Stop.
It's so disgusting.
The thing that bothers me the most is if you're sleeping in bed and someone is next to you and they wake up, like, don't move, don't make noise. The other person's sleeping. Like, that's rude.
This is from two unmarried people. It's wild.
Really?
Yeah. You get used to it.
No, you don't.
Oh my God.
I don't.
Or you send them to the streets.
Or you send them packing, bitch. Get the hell out of here.
Sometimes Dana gets excited. Sorry, guys.
yeah. She gets so excited she gets into character.
Yeah, she jumps into a character. She gets excited about it. She goes, boom, boom, boom.
Or when I do, you're like, why'd you turn into a dad? Like last episode, I was like, hey, bucko. Sometimes, listen.
Okay, but can we go back?
Fun.
Don't you think it's a very, like, yeah, hey, if we're on the show and we're participating in it and we've talked for 4 weeks behind walls, I agree to get with you. I see the reveal. I still go on my knee and propose to it because probably the director wants us to. And then we go to this
I think
island.
it's 10 days.
Fine. Either way, 10 days
behind a wall.
And they don't want anyone. Have they ever had anyone at the reveal go, no, I don't want to?
They had to have.
They had to because that's better drama.
There's
sort of.
There's better drama. But a lot of them probably just, they're like, no, just say yes for now, do it later. And then they go to the island. Yeah, we should probably sleep with and get romantic together and see how the compatibility is. I think so. I think that's important. And she doesn't want to because apparently she just got out of a relationship before she went on the show. Hence, what
engaged,
I was telling
right?
you.
She was engaged.
But this is what I told you about. Anyone who wants to go on these shows, you're a lunatic. You just want to be famous. You're a lunatic. What normal, logical person is like, yeah, I want to go search for love on a game show.
Well,
that's why I want Michael to be on a show like this
for fun.
Bad.
Yeah, for fun. Yeah,
because
me too.
he would get to the reveal, like he'd pour his heart out. He'd get to the reveal, and just like the door would open, and he'd go,
yeah,
nah.
yeah, 100%. I'll be.
You would be the villain, though. Everyone would hate you, but you would get so famous.
Oh,
I think that I would have sold out shows of men, and that's all I want.
you go the Leo DiTavio route.
Men.
No.
Sorry.
You have to think there's 60% of women who watch the show.
They're not going to come see me live, but the men will be like, this guy's funny.
They'd be like, wait, the guy who just went, meh.
I wouldn't do that, away. But like when you're talking and you're behind the wall and you're like listening to them, I would just be like, I'm like, all right, you're being a little irrational.
No, I feel like you'd be sitting there like just rolling your eyes the whole time.
Oh, I told her that. She goes, you don't know where the camera is. I go, I'd be aware that there's cameras, and if the girl was saying something, I would go like this to the camera, but
exactly. That's exactly what you would do.
I'd be like,
they wouldn't have you on the show because you work in entertainment.
Yeah, I know, but they should have a show where like you get to have like a comedian guest on.
Wait.
For fun. It would be so entertaining.
Hear me out. Let's have our own Love is Blind comic edition.
Here?
And do it in the other room.
No, we can't because you have to like you have to live there.
Why not?
The whole point.
You want to have people date through a wall?
Yes. Comics
Never
date
seen
through
him
a
so
wall.
excited. We should do that.
I
Comics date through a wall.
I don't know. I would go on The Bachelor. I would get kicked off right away because I'd probably get in a fight with all the other contestants. Because one of the guys, I'm like, dude, you're a dork. Also, like they don't have like a dating show for people who's 40. I'd have to go on the senior citizen one.
Yeah, you'd have to go.
They're
on the
all
golden,
like in their 20s, you know,
the Golden
or
Bachelor.
32 is like old for them, you know.
Yeah.
I'd have to be on the Golden Bachelor and just be like, I'm the young version.
They'll be like, I'd still take the
They need to have a
75-year-old
40-year-old
balls.
version. They
40-year-old
do.
virgin.
They need to have like a one with like.
They
it
are.
should-
They're
it should be called
they're
the
actually casting it. They're casting a show.
The
What do
Bachelor
you call
divorce.
it? Last chance at love?
or Bachelor divorce.
Final chance.
Single parent Bachelor.
Rolling down the hill for love?
There's a show that they're casting right now where it is all ages. It's 20s, 30s,
All
and 40s.
Asians.
Mm-hmm. Of Asians. Ages.
They should call it Yellow Love.
Oh,
What?
that's a cut.
Why? It's just a bit.
Can't. You can't say that.
Oh, Lego Love.
All ages.
Legos
20s.
Legos are yellow.
20s, 30s, and 40s. So it's people who, because normally they have people all in their 20s or all in their 30s
The
or whatever.
Simpsons. Dun, dun, dun. The Simpsons love.
I don't get it.
Because
Yeah,
the
you lost
Simpsons
me.
are yellow.
Oh, because you're
Say
backtracking on
Simpsons?
your joke that
No,
we
I'm
have
st-
to cut out.
I'm not cutting that out. You're
Say
insane.
Simpsons?
Simpsons.
Okay.
The Simpsons.
That's what I thought you said it.
I think it's Simpsons.
Sim.
Simp.
It's Simpsons?
Yeah, but the P is silent.
Yeah, you don't say the
So
P.
he says
The
the P.
Simpsons.
Can you guys acknowledge the show? I actually want Michael to.
Can I touch your face?
Sorry, I keep doing that. I want you to apply.
For what? All right. Show me the
Can
application.
I send it to you?
Yeah.
And you can apply.
What show is it?
It's a show that they're casting where it's 20s, 30s, and 40s.
And what
so
do I
you
do?
can date 20s, 30s, and 40s. And it's they've never done it before.
So back to the show.
Back to the show.
Are you aware of Love Is Blind at all?
Yeah.
Okay.
One of my friends, she cast it.
Are you gonna start watching it?
I've seen like bits of a season. There was one season, like I think either a season ago or 2 seasons ago, there was this super toxic woman. And I was standing screaming at the television, like, I can't believe we're watching this. This is bullshit.
The show?
Yeah.
What season?
I'll have to pull up. Again. But anyways, yeah, can't do the show.
So, yeah, I mean, it's a bit entertaining. I watched it with you. Maybe next week you can come over and we could watch the next episode.
No, because you're out of town.
Oh, thank goodness.
Where do we go from here?
I don't
Do you
know. I
wanna-
feel like you have a bunch of topics.
Well,
Well, we want to let's keep it focused on
Love Is Blind.
not Love's Blind, but like what's another segue?
I mean, the online dating. I mean, the whole thing
No,
about
we already did that.
self. Why is it there then? Why is it not deleted?
Calm down.
All
We're gonna have
right.
to edit this whole part out.
No, we don't. Why?
Edit.
No.
Clap.
I'm not going to go through 30 minutes later into an episode, 40 minutes into an episode and remember to do that. The thing is about this. Here's the thing. The Love Is Blind is the best couple is going to probably be the AA couple,
Alcoholics Anonymous.
the African American couples.
Oh,
She's the prettiest one.
she's the prettiest one.
Sexy, yeah.
She's.
Sexy.
You missed it when they met
Yeah, I did.
at the reveal. You
Yeah,
watched the reveal?
why didn't we see all of the reveals? What was
Well-
happening? Did we get distracted?
No, because I left.
Oh, we didn't.
We didn't
hook,
finish the second.
we didn't hook up, right?
Michael, we haven't hooked up since 2014.
Oh, you're counting. Well, dude, there was that one
Wait.
time like 7 months ago.
You've
What?
run out of material.
No, 7 months ago, we were at a comedy show together.
That never happened.
Wait, you don't want me to bring that up?
That never happened.
We did a stand-up show together, and it was like in the summer.
You've already talked about this on the podcast.
And I said, "Do you want a kiss?"
That's not hooking up.
But we had a kiss.
This one.
That looks like Dana.
Chelsea.
Well, I can't see from here.
You just said I look like Chelsea from Love. Is
No,
Blind.
no. I said this is the one that I couldn't stand, and I was like,
Oh,
"Oh, I can't
with
watch
her
the
lip.
show."
Okay, but
Her mouth. Um,
so Love Is Blind.
You missed when the girl who you think is the hottest, when she got proposed to, she kept going, "Thank you. Thank you." He's like, "You're just so beautiful." She's like, "Thank you."
Oh, no, I saw that one with the really handsome guy.
Yeah.
And you said she's not into him. You thought she wasn't
I
into
didn't
him?
think they were going to end up together. And he's like, "Oh my God, I just can't get over how
The
beautiful
blonde
you are."
one, she's kind of like, she's bigger than him.
No. Here, I'll
Taller
pull
than
it
him.
up.
You remember the first one? I mean, anyone who would logically propose to someone that they just met for the first time is just not clinically sane. Let's be
I
honest.
agree. Like, has there any of these like actually turned out well?
Yes.
No,
Lauren.
Like,
Yeah.
Also,
Lauren
this
and
is,
Cameron, the first episode, the first season, and
but listen, yes, some are going to actually work out, but most of
This
this
one.
is not smart to do.
if they've been together for 1 year,
Devin-
that doesn't count.
Devin and Virginia.
Okay.
Yeah, Virginia is really beautiful.
Yeah.
She's really hot.
So during their proposal, she kept going, "Thank you."
Devin's a
Thank
little
you."
emotional.
Yeah, she honestly, I'm not really getting much of her personality. She just seems to kind of like be there. Like she's not really adding anything.
Sounds like he won. Sounds like he won then.
Like he
Cool.
just says stuff and she's like, "Yeah,
Oh, awesome.
Uh-huh.
So he won.
I'm so." He's like, he told her he loved her. She goes, "I just love hearing that.
No.
I love hearing that."
No.
He's like, "I love you so much." She's like, "Oh yeah, I like how that sounds."
Yeah, she's just on there to be famous then.
Oh,
Yeah.
she's just on there to be famous.
Yeah, why is this a reveal to you? Anyone who would say, yeah, do you think
So
that
Daniel and Taylor. So Taylor,
Oh, I like her. I think I'd be mostly compatible with her.
Taylor called
Really?
Daniel up.
Yeah, I mean,
Because-
of
wait,
the
listen.
ones that are on there,
Taylor
she's
called
got the
Dan-
best look.
Really?
Yeah,
That's Michael's type.
yeah. Well, did you see
She-
the other three? Of the three, what you saw the first one?
I'm seeing them as they're scrolling right now. and
Can I
I'm-
just
I'm
tell you
saying
guys?
Nah on both.
Yeah. Can I tell
You
you guys
have
what
to pick one.
happened?
I don't have to pick shit.
She calls him.
Okay, well, if we're playing the game,
Okay, she calls him over because she thinks she sees that he followed her on Instagram,
oh wow,
and it was so dramatic. Like,
wait,
she-
because you could look at your phones now.
no, but she recognizes his face after she met him. She's like, he just looks so familiar. Like, I think he followed me on Instagram. I think he knows what I look like. And in her profile, it says like she's a nurse and she loves dogs and blah blah blah. And like,
But how would you even remember that?
so I thought that she thought he was stalking her. because
before
she-
the show?
Yeah.
How did he find out about it before the show?
Well, the
A
producers
dating app, maybe.
the producers gave her her phone back and she's like, "Do you have a picture of yourself in front of a Christmas tree? Because you followed me on Instagram." And he goes, "No, I mean I'm in front of a fireplace," and there was like dramatic music playing. It felt like Netflix edited it like it was like a true crime. And I was
That's why they gave her a phone. They knew that this had happened.
so then she's like, she's so shaken up. And then he backtracks and he goes, "Well, I can't say for sure that like, you know, I followed you and then unfollowed you. Like, I don't know." So then he's starting to look kind of guilty. She gets her
What's the
phone
big
back
deal that he followed her?
because then he knows what she looks like.
But how was he supposed to know that she was also going to be on the show? That's my whole thing.
Yeah.
How would he like know that? That's just a coincidence. What's the big deal?
I think the big deal is it's a blind love experiment.
He,
They want to know,
but he didn't.
is love blind?
Okay, but he's on the show. He doesn't know who he's talking to. He would have had to been like, "Huh, I did follow a girl that did have that name." Like, what do you like? That doesn't make sense.
And
it
then
would make more sense if like they're back at the house
It would
and
only-
then he's going through his phone, but he doesn't have his phone.
Yeah, it would also and it would only make
So
sense
he
if
would
the
have had to follow her
producers
before
told
the
him,
show.
"Hey, a girl you follow is on the show." That's that's the Netflix fault, not his. But if you are going in, he doesn't know who's participating in it.
So she has this app on her phone that shows who followed and unfollowed her.
Okay.
So she starts scrolling and he's like so nervous. She's scrolling, and she doesn't ever find it. She never finds that he was following her. And then she just feels
So what was the point of that
Stupid?
story?
the point of the story was there
What
was
was
a
the
whole
outcome of it? Nothing.
She thought he had followed her, and that was like that was the whole beginning of one episode
and,
where like
and he never did.
or they didn't say anything else. They never like
Because
confirmed.
it's a stupid thing.
Yeah, it's stupid.
Because I'm playing devil's advocate. What if he did follow her? Who cares? He didn't know she was on the show. How would you know if she was on the show?
Because in her bio, it said nurse, it said her name,
But Dana,
it said her hobbies.
I don't understand how you're not understanding. This is like appalling. If he is, hey, reach out to Netflix. I want to be on a dating show. They go, yes, we picked you. He doesn't know who the participants are.
You're right.
So what does that matter? He has no idea. You could maybe put 2 and 2 together, like, I do follow a girl like that. Yes, you could maybe,
right.
But that still wouldn't matter. You didn't know that she was going to be on the show. So why would that even matter?
Because she thought that he knew what she looked like.
She's stupid.
Joey and Monica are probably the most
hold on.
boring couple.
Go down. Oh, I actually think she's the cutest now.
Monica?
Right? Maybe. I don't remember her.
Yeah, she's pretty cute.
She's okay, yeah. Don't zoom in on it. When you zoom in on like that, I'm like, never mind. She
really?
looks Korean, yeah.
I think what's funny with David and Lauren, we didn't talk about this. David is trying to get out of his relationship. Like he's trying to come up with reasons.
Lauren looks like she would be the prettiest, but she's kind of like
I'll
tell you off screen.
Okay. We think he wants to go back to the redhead because he keeps
talking about redhead. She's the hottest.
He keeps talking about how he wants to meet up with what's the redhead's name?
Show the redhead. Whoa, go back.
I have to
scroll.
Isn't it funny
She's
how
not
people
on
with
here.
iPhones, you give them an iPad and they don't know how to use it, and it's the same damn thing.
Well, I mean, it's a lot of it too is just like
what's her name again, Michael?
Redhead. Nipple ring girl.
I genuinely don't know.
Freak on a leash.
I keep forgetting her name.
Just go to click that first thing. Love is Blind season 8 cast.
32 singles looking for love.
Oh, is that many people?
Oh God, this is gonna take forever.
Boy.
Wow, that was a bunch of dud dudes.
Oh, Mark sits here at 5'6", telling me
5'8" and married. Thank you very much.
5'8" and married with his t-shirts from Target.
You wear t-shirts from Target.
Yeah. That's why we hang out together. There she is,
God.
right?
No, this is Madison.
Oh, go back up to Madison for a second.
Molly.
There's Molly.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it's not the best for her.
No,
her personality makes her way better. That's why.
Sure,
she's 30 executive assistant.
She looks like she would squeeze a cat to death.
Go back up. Go back up. Can you go back up? Go back up. Go back up.
Oh, Madison.
I don't remember her.
Madison, to me, is the prettiest.
With the butterfly tattoo and the nose ring.
I love her nose ring.
Guys, nose rings got to go. You gotta go. You gotta go. Listen, if you're wearing a nose ring, I'm out.
I don't like the nose ring that's up in here because it always looks like you have a booger.
You don't have to do that. I get it.
It's like in here.
Stop.
Oh wow,
it's
he's got a
inside.
thing for boogers.
No, I don't. I don't like even these. I don't like this. I don't like the
hooks inside
listen,
your nose.
How about this? I'm gonna go out on the limb and say this: if your nose is pierced, something happened. Something happened, and we're not going to talk about it on the podcast because it's not for us to talk about.
What about your nipples pierced?
Something happened.
Well, I would have to say when I was 10, I had a fake nose ring, the magnetic one.
What happened?
And then I got sent to the principal's office.
What happened? What happened that you wanted that? What happened?
My parents got divorced. I was sad. You do have a point.
Something happened. Something happened.
What about
if you have a nose ring? Something really happened. Nobody has a nipple ring and hasn't at least thought or enjoyed a man spitting in her mouth.
What about a vagina ring?
Get out of here, dude. Go to a camp and learn God.
Okay. Learn
That's
God.
crazy.
How do you learn God, Michael?
You go to church and they teach you it. Oh, she's okay.
So
I gotta be honest, a lot of the women on the show,
a
lot of the women on the show look like they played softball in college. I gotta be honest.
They're from Minnesota.
Yeah. That makes sense.
So Sarah Sarah's engaged to this guy who washes his hair once every 2 weeks.
I didn't know you're supposed to not always wash your hair. For
Once
38 years, I washed my hair every day.
Same.
Yeah, because I just don't like it. It feels itchy if I don't.
Yeah.
I would say for men, I wouldn't go more than like 5 days without washing your hair.
I couldn't do more than 2.
5 days would be gross as shit. If
I
go 2, I'm like, no.
Yeah.
Can I show you this guy who, is it Mason? I think it's Mason.
Wow.
No, it's not Mason. Sorry.
He looks like John Radinsky.
Oh yeah, Mason's cute.
That guy looks like his dad.
What are you talking about? These all look
They're like the same. They all look like the same exact guy.
Everybody
don't they?
has the same jawline.
Ben.
They're all handsome men.
This
yeah.
guy, he washes his hair every 2 weeks.
I've seen this guy.
Oh,
in
he's a
WeHo.
good-looking guy.
Ben, I think Ben is the hottest guy on the show.
Yeah, he's
for
definitely
sure.
a handsome guy. He definitely kills it. But he was kind of corny when he was meeting. Goes, "You're so beautiful. You're so beautiful." It was just like, "Hey, dude, relax. Come on, have some alpha energy."
What do you mean when he was meeting girls?
I
When he
said,
met his-
I said he could be gay.
Yeah.
I said he could be gay
well,
for sure.
the fact that his hair is
Beautiful. It's beautiful hair. That's I envision that's what your dad looked before he got burnt.
Wow.
Welcome to We Should Date podcast.
My dad. Yeah, actually, this is kind of like looks like my dad. I look like my dad,
Oh,
like a lot.
body type?
If there's a photo of him when he was 19, it literally looks like me now. Like,
Can I see?
yeah, we look alike. My dad was like the hottest guy though.
This is the
that
first.
weird to
This
say?
is the. This
That's
is
a little weird to say.
My dad was so good looking.
yeah. No, that's fine. I will say of all the episodes we've done, this is the first episode where I'm like, this is the most attractive I've been to you. I think it's because you have a hat, so it covers like some of your flaws.
Michael, doesn't he say this every episode? Like, what you literally go, I'm attracted to you.
We know he's attracted to
Hey,
you. With
maybe
soft
I'm
eyes.
running a bit because it's a TV show. It's like, hey, do Elaine and Jerry want to date? Are they ever gonna date? Are they ever gonna date? We gotta watch every week. Are they
No,
gonna date?
because then Michael calls me. This is what's off that you guys don't know off air.
Oh, cool.
He calls me and he's like, "What are you doing? Like, come over. I want to hang out. Like, we can cuddle as friends."
Show. Is there evidence of that?
He says he wants
there
us
evidence
to
of
cuddle
that?
as friends. I go, Michael, friends don't cuddle.
No, the only thing I would ever honestly do with you is like if you came over and you just like we made out while I masturbated.
Oh, Michael, I'm literally gagging.
Really?
That's so gross.
Are you really gagging? Or are you just putting on an act?
Why?
Is that a character?
Why would I make out with you while you masturbate? What is in that for me?
It's kind of like it's intimate. Are you doing a character right now?
No,
or-
I'm grossed out.
Are you really? Be honest. Are you
Yes.
really gross? Hey, wait, hold on. Mark, are you grossed out?
It's kind of a gross image. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, let me show you. This would be
You-
like this. I'd be like this. Hey,
Ew, Michael, ew. No, they can't see what you're doing below.
well, they can imagine. Hey, what about this? What if you just masturbated and I kissed you, and then I sat there like this, and then you were like this?
Michael, everyone has tuned out right now.
I think people are like, ooh.
No, people are shutting their computers off. People are throwing their phones against the wall right now.
That's extreme. Yeah, probably your fans because they're unhinged. Probably your crystal
I
followers.
will listen. I'm gonna tell you guys this. If I was on Love Is Blind,
You would get kicked off.
I
Do they
think
kick people off?
I think
You'd be the first contestant. They're like, can you actually leave?
Why has she been doing this whole interview with a man voice?
Yeah. They're like, hey, I've sat down with Dana 4 times and I met 4 different people.
Yes.
Me doing a different character for every man is so funny.
No, Dana, only Zool.
It's Tabitha.
Do you think they would all the girls would meet up and they're like, have you met Michael yet? And they're like, yeah, like he's a dick, huh?
Yeah.
Is he a
Why does
dick?
he keep
But
wanting
I'm
to
kind
make
of-
out
but
while he
I'm kind of into him.
masturbates?
Yeah, why does he want to make out?
With the girl on the right's beautiful.
Okay, so if I was on Love Is Blind,
I don't remember the right one. She looks really good right there.
I think I would find love. I do.
Yeah, you would, but
think
it
I'd find
wouldn't
love.
work after the show was done filming.
No, can I tell you why?
Yeah, please.
Because in the beginning, truly,
God, in the beginning.
like when I date, I'm so myself. it's so easy for me to date in the beginning. And I feel like if people can't see me, I can really be myself. So I feel like I would let my guard down. I would fully be my personality because I know.
Which one?
Yeah. I feel like you know, if let me see. I'm gonna close my eyes and see if you have an attractive voice. Keep talking.
Go ahead.
Hi.
Me too.
No, that's not your voice.
Okay. Hey.
No, finish what you were saying. Why you think you would
Oh, I
find
thought
love.
we were in the pods together.
No, finish what you're saying. Tell the story. Of why you think you would find love. You would completely be yourself. Keep saying it.
I would completely be myself. And I said everything I wanted to say, honestly. Like,
Hello.
if someone can't see my face,
Yeah.
then I don't know. You can just kind of fully be yourself. And it takes the whole like self-conscious thing out of the picture of like, how do I look? Are they attracted
Just
to me?
a little bass to that voice.
Do they like my
Well,
movements? Are
Ooh.
we vibing? And you know what I mean?
Vibing.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
I'm getting that she's insecure just by listening and
Really?
not seeing.
Yeah.
'Cause she's like measuring what she's trying to say.
I
Yeah.
think when I
Now listen,
date,
like,
a lot
you-
of the physicality, I do lead with like, oh, I want to like do my makeup in a way to be like very attractive and do my hair in a way and be really attractive. So if
Go
there's
back to episode 1, everybody.
I think Dana, I'm listening, and I think
so
that
listen, if
your
there's
face, like, I think you need to be seen. Watch, close your eyes. Let me do my voice, and you tell me if you like my voice.
no, because I actually think your voice is hotter than your face. I already know this.
Nice. Hey,
You talk like Ryan Gosling.
I know everyone says that.
Your voice is
I get
so
comments
hot.
that I'm Brian Gosling.
Like your voice is a 10 and your face is a 5. So I think that
I'm a 7.
yeah.
Well, you're a 6. So I
no,
won.
I think I'm an 8.5.
For who? Like a basketball player?
Michael.
I'm saying like a basketball player. If I was a professional basketball player, you're an 8, but I'm not. So you're 6.
So you're saying my voice isn't attractive?
I don't think it's not attractive.
Be honest.
Ooh, be honest, it was hot. Certain words. And then certain words, I'm like, oh, what was that?
Really?
Really? Hey. Hold on. What about this? Close your eyes.
Okay.
I'm right next to you. Hi. Do you like when I do that to your neck?
I don't know. This sounds kind of
Do you like when I grab you like that?
a little gay.
Do you want me to
Can you just do your
kiss
normal
you?
voice?
Do you want me to kiss you?
Do your
Do you-
normal voice.
All right. Do you like when I grab you like that? Do you like when I grab you like that? Does that make you
It's
feel
hard
good?
because I close my eyes and I hear your voice and
Do you
I
want to
still
go get a hotel on the beach and we'll just kind of hang out together? Close your eyes. Do you want to, hey, let's do something fun. Let's go take a little trip halfway down, maybe OC Laguna. Let's get a hotel for the night. Order
too excited.
room service.
Too excited. I'm
Oh,
turned off.
Okay, fine.
Too eager. I'm too
Okay,
turned off.
okay. My bad. Hey, so I was thinking we could go to Laguna, get a hotel for
Putting
a
on a
night.
character, I can tell you're not being yourself.
Okay, can we go to Laguna, get a hotel, and order room service
Yeah,
and
that's
just hang
hot.
out? Yeah.
10.
Okay, and we don't no expectations.
10 out of 10.
Let's just order in. We'll get food and then,
Oh, 3.
why?
Now that I saw your face, 3.
Hey, what about this?
No,
With the
I hate when
saliva.
the show spit. Okay, what are we gonna talk about for next episode? Let's tease. Mark, should we let Mark pick the topic?
Yeah, we talked. We.
How about having good sex?
Whoa, that's a little rough.
Oh,
Sober dating versus
How
drunk
did
dating.
wait.
dating single. We
Wait,
have so
did
many
you
topics.
write these?
She did most of them. Yeah.
How to trick him into falling in love?
What?
Wait, no, I actually have a really funny. It's a really funny episode.
Where's that one?
2/3 down.
This is silly, but I have a lot of
How
ideas.
to trick him or her into falling in love. This is silly, but I have a lot of ideas for it. Dana, what? Why would you ever want to trick someone into falling in love?
That is unhinged.
It would be like it's a funny, silly episode.
All right, fine.
That's
That's next
meaning-
week.
That's
Next week is how
Fine.
to trick someone into falling in love.
Oh, I got to do a lot of preparation for it.
Okay.
Next,
Which character's coming?
You've tricked guys into falling. Wow. So you're manipulating men. Sounds like you're the love bomber.
Yeah.
All right.
okay. Oh, also, go to Apple Podcasts, We Should Date, and leave us a 5 stars with a nice review, and just say we want to see Mark. Love the podcast, and if we
You want a
get
kiss?
if we get 100 reviews like that, we're gonna
We'll
show
actually
Mark.
show you the kiss.
We're gonna show you Mark. All right, bye.